Okay, so 0.044 divided by 4 plus 1. I always do that. Need to get my pen. I need to change it to purple. Plus 1, that's going to be 1.011. So this is 1.21739 is equal to 1.011 all raised to the 4n. So I'm going to take the log of both sides. So I'm going to have log 1.21739 equals, now when I take the log I can bring this 4n out front, so I'm going to say 4n times the log of 1.011. Now we want to get n, so to get n I'm going to divide by 4 and the log of both sides. So I'm going to end up with log 1.21739 all over 4 times the log of 1.011. And I can do all this on the calculator, and when I do that I'm going to end up with n is equal to 4.5. So how long will it take your balance to go up to 5,600? 4.5 years. Okay, 23. 23 says you have 300,000 saved for retirement. Your account earns 9% interest. How much will you be able to pull out each month if you want to be able to take withdrawals out for 25 years? So this is going to be a payout annuity. So the formula we're going to use is P sub 0. It's awful long. Equal sign. So P sub 0 is equal to D, which is what we're looking for, times 1 minus 1 plus R K, and all of that raised to the negative NK and then all of that over R over K. Alright, so now I just need to fill that in. So I know that I have 30 or 300,000. And that's going to be equal to D is what I'm looking for, times 1 minus I'm thinking that if you get one of these wrong, it's basically just going to be a little, silly mistake, because these formulas are really complicated. So 1 minus 1 plus 0.09 over 12 because 12 is the number of times that we're going to take money out. So we're going to take money out monthly. And all of that is is raised to the negative 12 times 25. And then I'm going to divide all that by 0.09 divided by 12. Now you can do all this on the calculator, and what you end up getting is 119.162 times D. And then I'm going to divide by 119.162 into 300,000. .162. So D is going to end up being $25.17.58. Now, as you're doing these, if you're getting answers that are slightly different than mine, don't worry about that, because in fact, rounding affects these questions or these results. So you may have rounded differently than me, and that's why you're getting different results. It's okay. Alright, let's look finally at 24 and 25. So here's 24. It says you deposit $100 into an account each month, earning 8% interest compounded monthly. How much will you have in the account in 30 years? So this is a savings annuity, right? So I'm going to say A is equal to just a second, let me get my formula so I make sure that I have it right. A is going to be equal to D times 1 plus R over K raised to the NK minus 1 all over RK. So, how do I fill that out? Well, I'm going to say A. I want to know how much I'm going to have in the account, so I want to figure this out for A. So A is equal to 100, which is the amount I'm putting in each month, times 1 plus 0.08, the interest rate, over 12 months. All that's going to be raised to the 12 times 30, and I'm going to subtract 1 from that. And then I'm going to divide it by 0.08 over 12. So when I do all that, I can simplify all that on the calculator. When I do that, I get 149,036. So this says, how much will you have put into the account? Well, I'm going to put in $100, a month. So I'm going to put in $1,200 a year. And that's going to be for 30 years. So that's actually going to be 12 times 3 is 36. And 1, 2, 3 zeros. So 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be $36,000. So how much interest will you have earned? Well, I'm going to earn $149,036 minus the $36,000 that I put into the bank, and that's going to leave me with the interest. So the amount of interest that I'm going to earn is pretty good. It's $113,036. Now, for this next one, this is the last one. It says you want to buy a home for $205,000. You plan to pay 15% down, take out a 30-year loan at 3.65% interest for the rest. How much do you pay down? Well, that's $205,000 times 15% or 0.15. That equals $30,750. So that's how much I'm paying down. I have to subtract the amount that I'm paying down from the total to get the loan amount. So $205,000 minus $30,750. That's going to be $174,250. So that's how much I'm taking the loan out for. It says, what will your monthly payments be? Well, I'm looking for D again. So P of 0 is equal to D times 1 minus 1 plus R over K. All raised to the negative nk power, and all of that over R to the K. So I've got 174,250 is equal to D times 1 minus 1 plus 0.0365. Actually, I'm going to erase this and try to write it a little bit better here. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and answer part C and D on a different video because I'm going to run out of time. Okay?